think that sometimes when people have the opportunity to give to United Way, they don't understand that, you know, if it's $1 a pay period, it goes into the big pile and it turns out to be a lot of money. Second Chance provides safe shelter and supportive services to victims of domestic and sexual violence who are escaping abusive situations. We operate the Joy Catherine Courtney House. That's our emergency shelter, and that's really our most vital program because oftentimes shelter stands between whether a woman lives or dies. A majority of our staff are survivors of domestic violence or sexual assault, and so what they give to the women and children in our programs is not just something that came out of a book, it's something that they have lived before, and so they know where she is.
Being a kid, it's a one-shot thing in life, and it's that one time when people will have the patience, people will have the tolerance, and people are willing to teach you and to help you get to the place to where you can take on certain responsibilities. We do our absolute best to help young people to become very productive and caring citizens, and people who will someday grow up and take ownership of their community, take ownership of their city, their state, and hopefully in their country. Our young people really want to do it the right way. They just need people who are committed to showing them and keeping them on the right path.
The tornado that hit Calhoun County came through right as the sun was setting. It was really the next day before we had a good handle on the hundreds of homes that had been destroyed. I remember driving into Ohatchee, starting to see trees down on the road as I got nearer and nearer to the damage. And my heart started racing in anticipation of not knowing what I was going to be seeing. And when I finally pulled up to the area where the tornado had gone through on Robbins Mill, it was unlike anything that I had ever imagined. Total devastation. One of the greatest things to be a part of after the storms cleared was seeing the sense of community that emerged. And we really saw those residents latch on to their local volunteer fire departments, the churches with just an outpouring of support, and it was neighbor helping neighbor. When we were jump-starting our long-term recovery process, we had the benefit of a well-trained staff here who had already been through the Katrina recovery several years earlier. So they already knew some of the key stakeholders that were going to be operating in that recovery. I can't imagine, as an emergency manager, really how we would have been able to jump-start that process without having that strong United Way there and having the relationships and the networking already in place among all those partners who came through and helped get the community back on its feet.
Being a United Way agency gives us integrity with funders because it's not play money. We have, we are accountable. So being a part of United Way is vital for Second Chance to have that integrity in the community.
United Way has been paramount in its support, and it makes an extreme difference in what we're able to do. We've been able to not compromise or not cut out programs due to much of the support of the United Way.
We come from different places. We come to different conclusions. But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life: the education, income, and health of our community, our families, even the person next to us. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united.